What's up, everybody? Much Adventure here. Today I'm playing Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, the Alpha for the PlayStation 4. Unfortunately, if you don't have a PlayStation 4, you can't play the Alpha this weekend, but if you do have a PlayStation 4, you can play the Alpha. So this is going to be my brutally honest review of Call of Duty Cold War Black Ops Alpha. But before I get into my review, please like and subscribe. And now let me show you my review. Okay, so I'll be honest, I actually thought because of COVID-19 and all this stuff going on that this game would actually be delayed. Like, I actually thought they would delay it because, you know, Warzone was doing great, Modern Warfare was doing great. I believe it's still selling good. I mean, you know, I don't think Activision's ever had a player base as big as the one they have now with Warzone and Modern Warfare. So I literally thought that they were just going to keep updating Warzone stuff and then delay this game, but no, they powered through. So here we go. They released the alpha to PlayStation 4 users, so I'm going to be playing on that. I'll be playing on a controller. I mean, let's start with, before I divulge what I really think about this game after playing for a bit so far, let's start with what's good about it. What I like about it is I like the setting, I like the cool, the spy thing, and like this whole, I don't know, propaganda stuff and the Cold War stuff and like the 80s theme, and the graphics in this game so far, the multiplayer, are amazing. Like, I really love how colorful everything is. I love the vibrance that different things have, and I love how every level, especially in the multiplayer that I'm playing so far in the alpha, is so unique, so different, so many different colors. So I mean, colors and graphics wise, I think this game looks great. I really love the look of it. It looks very colorful, unlike Modern Warfare and Warzone, kind of drab, very realistic. This doesn't feel as realistic, but it's very like neon, flashy, bright. Okay, there's the positives. Basically, there's a couple more in there, but I mean, let's get into the negatives now, at least what I think. I think, honestly, after playing this game, it feels like I'm playing a Call of Duty game from, 4 or 5 years ago. That's honestly what it feels like. It feels very arcadey. It doesn't feel like after playing Modern Warfare for so long, it just doesn't feel as tight. Doesn't feel as, the mobility in the game doesn't feel as good as Modern Warfare. And it just feels like, I don't know, everything about it just feels more, maybe it's just because we're in the alpha here and obviously nothing's, it's not polished, it's not finished, but, you would assume that they would polish at least these levels to start playing, but it has, the animations in the game are kind of janky. The audio, let's talk about the audio. The audio sounds, compared to Modern Warfare, which has, in my opinion, some of the best audio, I think, in video games in general. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, the guns sound tinny. The explosions sound like you're in some giant tin can or something. Very bassy, very, I don't know, it just seems muddy. Everything washed out and muddy sounding. It's bizarre. It's truly bizarre. I mean, let's talk about some other cool stuff, I guess, is, you have the unique gunsmith now with I think it's called a Wildcard that you get, and that's a different ability. I guess it's kind of like a third perk, I guess, in a way, or fourth perk, I guess. And I mean, really, this is just replacing overkill, so there's no more overkill, and instead you get this Wildcard to do the same thing. Or what is kind of cool, and what I think would be really cool if is this one Wildcard you get where you basically outfit your gun with every single attachment, which is kind of cool. Like, you're not just limited to 5 or whatever. The guns, at least in this game, to me, I mean, they feel, I don't know. Again, it feels janky. It doesn't feel as good. The animations on the guns don't feel as good. When I'm shooting, it just feels. It honestly feels like you're playing like an old game. It feels like we're taking a step back, and I think that's my biggest issue with Black Ops Cold War, is that we're taking a step back. Modern Warfare, I think, came in and brought all this new stuff. Brought Warzone, brought all these crazy physics, brought the multiplayer in Warzone, in my opinion. And I'm not even really a multiplayer guy. I'm more of a Warzone guy, but it honestly feels like we're taking a huge, giant, not even a step back. It feels like we're taking a leap back with Black Ops
Enemy
Cold War.
napalm strike incoming. Securing C.
I mean, gameplay-wise, as you can tell, I'm just getting crushed here. Just literally getting destroyed. And I mean, yeah, am I the best, multiplayer player in the world? No. But am I the worst? No. But it felt like I'm just getting owned here. And I think it's, I don't know, it's one of the biggest issues I think this game has. And again, this might be an alpha thing. Remember, this is just the alpha. Is none of the snipers have glint on it. None of them. I mean, what do they think? Literally, no snipers have a glint. So, it's a snipe fest right now. If you get on here and you play this game, just prepare to be sniped over and over and over and over again, and you're never gonna see where it's coming from because there's no glint from the snipers. I mean, what kind of an oversight is that, especially for this game? Another huge change is there's no more kill streaks, and now they went back to like a point-based system. So it doesn't matter how many kills you get, it's all about how many points you're getting. And then, I mean, I guess that allows lower level players to kind of get the crazy perks like the gunships and what have you, but it just, that's going to tear, I don't know, it's going to tear people apart. It's going to be, you're either going to like it or you're not going to like it. And I think, I mean, I had no problem with the kill streaks in Modern Warfare, but here we go, we're going points. I guess when this was released, I was thinking about getting it. When they announced it, I'm like, yeah, I'm all in because I'm loving Warzone. I still am. I still love Warzone. It's great. It's an amazing game. But this is not Warzone. So I mean, will I buy this day one? And the answer is 100% no. After playing this, it's not even 100. It's 1,000,000% no. I mean, I'm so disappointed in what this is. I can't believe how they've went back so far. Like, I just don't get it. I mean, I love Warzone, and this is not Warzone. So I'm very curious. I think this is the older engine as well. So it makes me curious to see. Warzone is going to be the same as it is now, but maybe they're going to implement, weapons or a new map or whatever. I really hope that they don't choose this engine to be Warzone. And I really don't think they're going to do that because, I mean, Warzone's its own thing, right? So I'm thinking that this, however they're going to implement this into Warzone, that's what I'm most curious about. Whether it's like, you got to, just like Modern Warfare, you got to buy this to get the weapons and you got to get the unlocks. And the only way to get the unlocks is to play the multiplayer matches. And the only way to play the multiplayer matches is to buy the game instead of just playing Warzone for free. So that will be the only thing, if I can think, to bring me back into buying Black Ops Cold War is going to be the Warzone implementation. And if it's like meh, like if it's not a complete overhaul of Warzone, and it's, I don't know. I mean, it has to be, doesn't it? Because this is a whole new era with new guns and less technology. So are they really going to keep Warzone this futuristic kind of world, and or modern, at least modern world, and then they're gonna have, I don't know what they're gonna do, or is there gonna be like a parallel universe? I have no idea. All I know is I want nothing to do with Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War multiplayer, and all I want to see is how they're gonna implement Warzone into this. So if you want my full review, I mean, there it is. I'm out. See you guys later. I'm done. Warzone, I'm in. Black Ops Cold War, I'm out. I'm totally out. I know it's an alpha. I know it's not finished. To me, I mean, I'm out. I mean, if it's like, I don't get it. I don't get what this is. I mean, I'm sure they rushed it. I'm sure this is like a mishmash of stuff. I'm sure this isn't what they really wanted, and I'm sure this is just like hammer it out there, get it out there, forget about it. Let's focus on 2021's Call of Duty. This was already half in the works, and then COVID happened, right? Pump it out. Get it out. Let's connect it to Warzone in this weird way, and let's just make this thing work. I mean, the crazy thing is this game was actually slated, I believe, to be released not this year, but the next year after. So they actually, it's a year rushed. And because I think the game, I forget how this worked out, but I read something about this. I think the game that was supposed to be released this year, maybe it wasn't Treyarch, but the other one, Raven Studios or whatever. Not Infinity Ward did Modern Warfare, but anyways, I think the one that they were supposed to release this year wasn't ready, and it was very unfinished. So then they swapped it and brought in Black Ops Cold War, which probably wasn't even close to being ready. But maybe it's, to be fair, maybe it's the most ready one that they had. And there you go. Now we're left with like this janky thrown together. You know what they're doing? They're just throwing it in, and then they're gonna update it as they go. Like it's these new service-based games. They're gonna throw in Call of Duty. They're gonna update it as they go, and then there you go. That's the end of it. So count me out. I mean, let me see what's in Warzone. Otherwise, count me out. Okay, guys, that's my review. I rambled a bit there, but I mean, you get to see some gameplay. I mean, tell me what you think. Leave a comment on what you think about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Alpha if you had the chance to play this weekend. Let me know. I want to know what everybody else thinks about it, especially if you're a big Warzone fan. Does this fly with you? And to me, it doesn't. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Till the next time. Remember, like this video and subscribe if you want more Call of Duty content. Thanks for watching.